If you're thinking about moving to Anne Arundel County, you've probably seen the same few places pop up over and over again. Severna Park, Annapolis, Crofton. But here's the problem. Most videos just tell you what's good about these areas. They don't tell you what it's actually like to live there. Like, why is Severna Park so competitive? Why does Annapolis feel like a tourist destination? Because it is. And why Crofton might look perfect on paper until you hit Route 3 at the wrong time. So in this video, I'm breaking down the 3 most popular communities in Anne Arundel County, the pros, the cons, and who each one is best for. If we haven't met before, my name is Jeremy Weiss, and I'm the team leader of the Helpers Group right here at Keller Williams Flagship. We help buyers and sellers relocate and move all throughout Central Maryland, right, including Anne Arundel County. So if you're thinking about making a move here, this video will help you figure out which area might actually fit your lifestyle. And by the way, if you're relocating here to Central Maryland, I put together a free relocation guide that breaks down the different areas, the costs, and exactly what to expect moving here to Maryland. It's in the link in the description below, or just send us a message and we'll be happy to send it right over to you. The first community that I wanted to talk about is Severna Park. Severna Park is one of the most in-demand areas in Anne Arundel County and even within the state of Maryland. It's what people think and it's what people picture when they think of suburban Maryland living with the strong school systems and the family-friendly neighborhoods. In Severna Park, you're going to find established communities with access to the water and a quieter, more residential feel. But here's the part that most people don't talk about. Because of the higher demand, there is generally a higher price point to live in Severna Park. Homes are competitive there. They tend to sell quickly, they tend to attract multiple buyers, and they generally come at a premium as you compare it to surrounding areas. So, if you're considering moving to Severna Park, make sure you're financially prepared, make sure you're realistic, and make sure you're able to move quickly. It's a great community for anybody looking to be in a top-tier community who's prepared to move quickly and to move decisively. The second community we're going to talk about is Annapolis, the city of Annapolis. So the city of Annapolis is completely different. Annapolis is a really cool place because it's historic. It was actually at one point in time the capital of the United States. It's walkable in certain areas, and it's water-centric. It's a community that is centered around the water. We often say that Annapolis is a sailing town with a drinking problem. The drinking problem comes from the downtown charm, the nightlife, and the waterfront views. But here's the part that people don't always consider. It is a tourist destination, which means traffic can be heavy during different parts of the year, especially if we look around midshipman commissioning week, especially if you're looking anytime on the weekends when it's nice outside, when there's a football game, and the Route 50 301 corridor, which runs right through Annapolis from basically mid-April all the way till October. That road can be a parking lot on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays with traffic heading to the Eastern Shore. So it really and truly is a tourist destination. The cool thing about it is Annapolis has some amazing energy around the town. There's a wonderful vibe of people just living life, and it is an awesome place for that energy. Other people, though, not so much. So it really depends on your lifestyle. Annapolis is great, especially for buyers who want character, walkability, and a lifestyle-oriented location, especially if you're interested in a water-type lifestyle orientation, boating, fishing, things like that. The third community that I'm going to talk about is Crofton, the Crofton Gambros community. That community is one of the most popular options for buyers who are looking for something maybe at a more affordable price point, something that's central to both Baltimore and Washington, D.C., and gives you access to both D.C., Baltimore, and Annapolis, because it's actually about 20 to 25 minutes from all three. It's very appealing, especially for first-time buyers, because you can find something in that price point. Commuters, because you do have access to roads that will get you in and out of Baltimore and DC, and public transportation, such as the MARC train that can get you in and out of DC. But here's the part that you need to know if you're looking to move to the Crofton area. That area, lots and lots of homeowners associations with some pretty restrictive rules. And not only that, traffic is real. The Route 3 and 301 corridor is one of the main corridors running through this area, and it is only getting busier. Not necessarily from what's happening in Anne Arundel County, but from what's happening in our next county to the south, Prince George's County. Prince George's County, there's a lot of construction of new homes and new developments going on right in that 3 and 301 corridor. So the traffic can be a thing in that area. So if you're thinking about Crofton, yes, you can get amazing value in Crofton, but some things you want to think about: HOA rules and the different fees that come with it, commute times. So really make sure you know where you're going and make sure you test drive that commute, because the traffic patterns that go with it can be a thing. Crofton is an amazing community for a buyer who's looking for location and value, and you're okay with some minor trade-offs with things like traffic. So if you're trying to figure out which of these areas makes the most sense for you, that's exactly why we created our Central Maryland Relocation Guide. It breaks down different areas right here throughout Central Maryland, different price points, and what it's actually like to live here. You can grab it in the description down below, or you can just reach out and we'll be happy to send it to you. Here's the bottom line from our videos today. There is no best place in Anne Arundel County. There is only the best place for you and your lifestyle. If you're looking for top-rated schools and a suburban feel, you may want to check out Severna Park. Looking for a water-oriented lifestyle and historic charm, check out Annapolis. And then if you're looking for value and commute, check out Crofton. The key is managing your lifestyle, your budget, and your priorities. So folks, if you're thinking about moving to Anne Arundel County or anywhere here in Central Maryland, I'd be happy to help figure out which area fits you best. Please feel free to reach out anytime. We have a link down in the description to schedule a pressure-free consult via Microsoft Teams, and we're happy to sit down and just figure out what is going to work the best for you. And as always, if you found this video to be helpful, please do us a favor. Give us a like and smash that subscribe button to subscribe to our channel, where we post weekly videos about tips for buyers, sellers, and just Central Maryland lifestyle in general. As always, I'm Jeremey Weiss of the Helpers Group with Keller Williams Flagship. And as we always ask, how can we help? Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.